Hey everyone, if you guys watched my previous videos, you know that I just got my Samsung Galaxy Note 8 from T-Mobile with a T-Mobile Jump on Demand plan. It is the first phone that I've actually used my T-Mobile Jump on Demand plan, that I actually took advantage of my T-Mobile Jump on Demand plan. And this is not a full review. This is just my thoughts right now for the first 48 hours of using this phone. I'm going to give you guys the good and the bad, what I like so far on this Note 8. So the first thing that I like is that as far as it being a big phone, and the knock on most big phones is people say that they're hard to, handle. This has actually been pretty good as far as like handling. As you can see right here, there's the fingerprint scanner. I haven't had issues with the fingerprint scanner as far as reachability goes, only because not like my hands are really big, but this phone is pretty narrow compared to, say, something like my old phone, my V20 right here. It's really narrow compared to the V20, so for me it's easier to hold in the hand. Now it is a taller phone compared to the V20, as you can see here. Just a little bit taller than the V20. The V20 is a pretty tall phone because it had the secondary screen up here up top, but the Note 8 has been easier to hold and handle because of how narrow it is. So that's one thing that I like, one of the things that I liked. The other thing, of course, it's going to be this screen. Now getting into this screen is also really nice because the iris scanner works really nice. So when I had the iris scanner and I registered my eyes, I was wearing contact lens, where it says not to wear contact lens for best results. You should just have just your plain eyes with no contact lens or no glasses. But believe it or not, even with the contact lens that when I registered it, and then when wearing glasses, and then with my contact lens off or with them on, it would still open up real quick when it saw my eyes. Even in the dark, the iris scanner worked really well. And you can't fool it, because my brother took a picture of my eyes on his phone, and then we try to fool it with his phone with the picture of my eyes, and it wasn't getting fooled. Maybe face detection, you could probably fool it with someone's picture of their face, but with the iris scanner you can't fool it. You have to have real person's eyes. So let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to scan, and boom, right there, it's that fast. Okay, again, I'm going to turn it off, swipe up, and look, boom. So the iris scanner works really nice. I love the iris scanner. And like I said, this display is amazing. I love this display. It's a really good display. It's a 6.3 inch Super AMOLED display. And it's really vibrant. So far from watching movies and watching YouTube videos, it looks really nice. I haven't had a chance to test out the speaker or the headphones that came with this phone yet, but I know I'm going to miss the DAC on my V20, but the display is super nice. If you have, like, say, an app that has HDR ready, like certain Netflix, certain movies or shows on Netflix are HDR ready, and this phone is HDR ready. So when you watch those movies on Netflix, it looks even more better and more vibrant with HDR. So this display is really nice. The other really nice thing I like here is the camera. The camera so far lives up to what Samsung claims. The live focus, the optical zoom is really nice. Even in the dark, the main camera takes really good pictures. So I will be posting pictures up pretty soon. Also, the front-facing camera is pretty nice. And like I said, the one thing too I like with the camera on this versus the V20, and the V20 was supposed to have laser, or it does have laser autofocus, but at times it didn't focus fast enough. This, I don't know, maybe it's a newer phone, it focuses a lot faster than my V20, the camera does. The other thing I like is, see the fingerprint scanner? You can, in settings, I don't know if mine was already enabled, but if I do this on the back, it'll pull in my notification panel. See that? So you can get to the notification without even doing this, or using two hands, or like doing a phone acrobatics and trying to get to that top panel right there. You could just, if you're holding it like this, or here, and you're holding it like this, you can just do that, and you're right there on that notification shade. So you can just swipe from top to bottom on that fingerprint scanner, and you can get to the notification shade thus. So that's one other good thing. Now, here are the bad. Number one, this phone is a fingerprint magnet. I don't know if it's showing on the camera, but it is a fingerprint magnet. So if you're gonna have this phone, you better have a case, or like what I do, I ordered the skins for this from Dbrand. It just hasn't come in yet, or else you're gonna be constantly wiping this phone down. And for someone like me who is very OCD, I'm gonna have this phone in its case with some Dbrand skins. The other bad thing that I did not like is whenever I get a new phone, I want to have the settings to where it's exactly like my old phone. So when you first log in and sign into the new phone, it'll say, like, do you want to transfer all your contacts and settings from your old phone? And you say yes. When I said yes, and it had my LG V20 there, it did nothing. It wasn't doing anything when I pressed that. The best way to transfer your contacts, though, from your old phone to your new phone, at least for me, is what I did. Was Samsung has something called Fast Switch, and what you do is you plug these two phones together with the USB cord. Now this adapter right here is what that's for. So you're just gonna put this adapter onto the fat end of the USB cord, and then I think you plug in the original USB-C into your old phone, and then you plug in the adapter to the new phone, and then you transfer your files that way. And it's real quick, and it's super easy to do than what it had in the beginning, where it said, do you want to switch your contacts and settings, but it wouldn't work. It was just like a black screen, and it wasn't doing anything. So finally I got tired of waiting and it not doing anything, so I just used the cable for Fast Switch. The other thing I don't like, I'm gonna miss from this phone, is the LG's knock-on. Samsung does not have anything equivalent to that. So when I'm like trying to save on battery, and you're listening to the audio player or video player the controls, like on the LG, when you do knock on, the media controls are right there on the lock screen. So far I haven't seen it here on the Samsung. And then the other thing, the other knock on, but the other knock on the Samsung that I don't like so far is there's no more IR blaster here. No remote control, universal remote. Some people, they won't even miss that because they didn't even use it on their older phones. But me, I do. I miss that because I like being able to like if I can't find my remote control because my niece or nephews were at the house and they were playing with the remotes, I could just use my phone to change channels, or you know, use the to see what's playing and what the guide. The last phone from Samsung, I think, to have the IR blaster remote control was either the Note 4 or the Note 5. So I missed that. And that's pretty much it so far. So everything so far I like. The screen is real nice. The camera is real nice and lives up to expectations. The iris scanner is really good and it's really nice, and the phone looks real nice, and it's easier than I thought it would be to hold on and manage the phone because of its narrowness, because it's more narrow than the other phones that I've had that were big phones. And what I didn't like was when I first booted this phone and transferring settings from old phone to new phone, it was a pain in the butt. With just I don't know if maybe that's a software glitch from Samsung or T-Mobile, but if you guys are gonna switch from another phone, use the fast switch that Samsung has with the USB cables. What else? I think that's it. I didn't like that this phone is a fingerprint magnet, and that I'm gonna miss the being able to swap batteries because this does not have a removable back. The LG V20 is probably the last flagship phone out of any brand that uses the this LG V20 right here, that uses that had the removable back cover so you can swap batteries. So I'm gonna miss that. But that is so far what I like about this new Galaxy Note 8 and what I don't like. So far, 48 hours in. So thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you soon again for another video. Have a great day.